DCKAP for having me. I'm really looking forward to speaking with you all about product discovery and how to exceed expectations in e-commerce. So at first, I want you guys to think about your own technology stack in your team and how much time, money, and resources are going into maintaining your team and maintaining this tech stack. So with this day and age, we want to definitely make sure that we are doing the most that we can with what we have. This leads me to talk about product discovery and what is product discovery and why is it important? Product discovery is the process on how your customers are navigating your website. So from the moment they come to your website, whether they're looking for anything specific or not, they have intention on exploring. They came to your website, and so they're interested somehow in some way. Product discovery is the art of making the journey, their buyer's journey, seamless. Due to COVID, which was a damper for everything, the e-commerce industry is more crowded than ever. So expectations are high. Retailers need to make sure that the customers not only just come to their site, but to ultimately convert. As far as product discovery goes, shoppers should, at a minimum, find what they're looking for, no matter what the journey is, whether that's through the search, through product recommendations, or through the category pages. This is especially important for B2B retailers due to the highly specific, highly specialized products that you guys sell. On the other end of product discovery, this gives you a real opportunity to upsell. Brands and retailers are recognizing now more than ever that there's an increased need to improve this often overlooked and untapped area of customer experience. So excellent product discovery also goes beyond just finding what they're looking for, but also giving your customers ideas on what they couldn't even be looking for in the first place. You're giving your customers a new point of view. Whenever product discovery works together, everyone wins. So whether that's your customers easily being able to find what they're looking for and making that sale, ultimately leaving you happy with more money. So you get the sale, the retention, and higher average order value. And actually, Mike Lowndes, he's a senior director analyst at Gartner. He said that search and product discovery is untapped, and to him, a good product discovery technology is a no-brainer when it comes to e-commerce sites. So B2B over the years. I don't know if you guys are still using catalogs and going to face-to-face meetings, but I'm sure you're aware that that is no longer the case anymore in placing orders through the mail. So now more than ever, e-commerce is growing. You're not talking to a rep as often, and actually modern buyers do 12 online searches before a purchase is actually even made. So to stand out from your competition, you need to focus on exceeding the expectations. So whether that's just a functioning website or not is not ideal anymore. It's not enough. You must be able to replicate that B2C experience that they're already used to giving, thanks to Amazon, I'm going to say it. But whenever the customers are searching on their B2C sites, you know, they're getting that product information, they're reading reviews, they're doing the videos that we talked about earlier, and really diving deep into the products that they're wanting to buy. With an advanced search that they just need to see these searches, whether that's through a smartphone, your smartwatches, Alexa, you name it, these devices are more powerful now than ever. So now that we're in this new era, 80% of actually buying decisions are made on the buyer's direct or indirect experience. So 60% of B2B buyers are actually millennials now. So that's the age of 25 to 39. So to them, experience matters more than anything rather than just the price point. So to leave a lasting impression, that experience must be great. I'm going to bring this all together, and as a B2B retailer, your challenges are unique. Customers are highly motivated to make that highly specific purchase. So now I'm going to walk through 3 common challenges where you may be losing sales due to product discovery issues, and hopefully I'll be the answer to some of your problems. Uh-oh. Come on. So challenge number 1 is a broad range of specialist search terms. Given that your customers are coming to your site looking for brand names, SKUs, trade terms, parts, or model numbers, this gives little room for error. So there's a high chance of no results whenever that is typed in or misspelled. You definitely don't want to lose sales over a simple typo. How Klevu helps is through NLP. That's what we call natural language processing. And this basically is understanding the intent of the buyer, whether that's through synonyms, misspellings, like I mentioned, and SKU counts. An advanced search engine processes those results no matter what they're searching for. So you can see in this GIF right here, the website on the left can't find anything whenever sofa is misspelled, but the one on the right understands the misspelling of sofa. It brings up couches, because no matter what they're using, those results should always be found. Challenge number 2 is drilling down to the super specific. As a B2B retailer, chances are that you sell large, specialized, and highly technical product range. So this leads customers to the needle in the haystack issue. If you don't show them exactly what you're looking for, you ultimately do risk the opportunity of abandonment and them leaving for their competition. Customers presented with search terms should see AI-driven dynamic filters that are relevant to those search results. So you can see in this example here, the search dropdown, and you can see the filters that are changing, they're dynamic, the number of each, and then it also gives you the opportunity to multiple select. Doing this gives your customers the ability to refine their search and quickly and adjust in a different way. Morris 4x4 here takes it a step further. They're car parts, so I know how that can get easily complicated whenever you're searching online, but we're able to incorporate the year, make, model into their search to show the compatible products. It's not only just for one search term, but for subsequent searches too. This ensures that your super high intent searches deliver super relevant results. Challenge number 3, your missed opportunities for cross-selling. With that large, varied catalog and clearly defined marketing segments, your chance to cross-sell as a B2B retailer is highly significant. It can get hard to manually merchandise all of those products that you carry, and it's also a huge time suck for your team. Your customer expects that personalized experience, and which doesn't only just apply to the B2B, but D2C too. If not, you run the risk on losing out of those competitors who've got a better measure of their audience. So like many, AF Blakemore struggled with their product discovery experience. As a complex B2B retailer, they've juggled multiple storefronts, customer groups, and on top of a diverse product range. Actually, their head of digital, Stuart Sykes, said, "We were facing really poor search experience created manually. Merchandising was dominated by the largest division, and as a result, products from our smaller divisions were suppressed. So the key of this is to lean on the power of AI. Klevu works so well with them. They have plans to monetize key Klevu features, such as product boosting, the banners, as well as their landing pages as part of their supplier products process. So this is a new stream of revenue for them. I'm going to touch on personalization real quick. So typically you see a 6% increase whenever personalization is added to a website. So returning customers, they normally come for the same, if not similar items. So you really want to make sure that their customer experience is taken care of. So personalization, whenever you have personalization on your website, we recommend, though, resetting the window to prevent outdated data. Sometimes they do like to switch what they're looking for, and that can be toggled. You also want to keep your recommendations fresh and relevant. So you want to personalize based on the behavior. The slightest improvements to average order value or conversion rate or traffic will ultimately equal more revenue. So ToolStop is another customer of ours, and since implementing Klevu search technology, they have seen an increase of 11% in transactions with Klevu compared to the previous year. They've also seen a 6% increase in total unique searches, and then they've also seen a 10% reduction in search exits as customers are finding those relevant products, which is amazing. Here's just a little snapshot of a few logos globally from the B2B and wholesalers world. Don't know if you recognize any. And a typical uplift for retailers using B2B Product Discovery with Klevu. You can see 20% revenue increase, 15% increase in conversion rate, 10% reduction in search exits, 9% increase in search conversion rate. This is just on average. So a little bit more about Klevu. So it's broken down into 3 different technologies, whether that's a smart search, smart category merchandising, smart product recommendations. We really want to make sure that your customers are finding exactly what they're looking for. We are global. We're a global company with over 1,000 retailers worldwide in offices all over the world. There's a 100% global uptime, as well as over $1 billion worth of gross merchandising volume in 2021. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you guys for having me.